Changes are on the way at the Department of Homeland Security. President Trump announced DHS Secretary Noem is out. Writing in part, Noem had served us well and has had numerous and spectacular results. The decision comes after the former South Dakota governor was grilled by both Republicans and Democrats this week.
The billions of dollars showered on your department have paid for violence and chaos in the American heartland.
And I'm saying, Ms. Noem, that time after time after time I've been disappointed.
Former DHS official Andrea Flores worked for the agency between 2011 and 2014. She says there are significant differences in this administration's approach to immigration and natural disaster funding.
Certain guardrails around enforcement, like not allowing enforcement at schools or hospitals or churches, even, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, which is part of it. And that is also highly unprecedented to make certain states, maybe blue states, have to question whether they were going to get the disaster relief that any Americans would normally get.
Several highlights of Noem's tenure include the state of Maryland's request for federal disaster aid after strong floods ripped through parts of the western half of the state was denied twice. American citizens Renee Good and Alex Preddy were shot and killed by ICE and U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents in Minneapolis. Kilmar Abrego Garcia was deported to El Salvador despite a court ruling that should have prevented it. Maryland lawmakers reacted to the leadership shifts.
The secretary obviously serves at the pleasure of the president. The president decided to make a change.
I think she should have been fired a long time ago. Absent that, I called for her to be impeached.
Noem took to social media following her departure and her new appointment to a separate division, writing in part, "Thank you, President Trump, for appointing me as the special envoy for the Shield of the Americas. We have made historic accomplishments at the Department of Homeland Security to make America safe again."
And a lot of us are extremely concerned that the administration is firing her. It begs the question of whether we're actually going to see a change in any of that with her leaving.
Noreen Shaw with the ACLU says despite a change in leadership, a different approach would be needed if Oklahoma Republican Senator Mark Wayne Mullen is confirmed.
We need to actually see change on the ground, change in the way that federal law enforcement is acting.
In the district, Dominique, Moody, News 4.